Good afternoon, classmates. Our topic for today is epidemiology and impact of Fusarium wilt TR4 on the Philippine banana industry. Fusarium wilt, also known as Panama disease, is a destructive fungal disease caused by Fusarium oxyporum cubens, or FOC. The disease originally emerged in Southeast Asia, where the fungus naturally occurs in soil and infect banana plants through their roots. Over time, their different traits or races develop, with the most aggressive and widely feared being tropical race 4. The Philippines, one of the world top producers and exporters of Cavendish bananas, become vulnerable when FOC TR4, an extremely virulent trait capable of infecting almost all commercial Cavendish varieties, enter the country. Unlike earlier traits, TR4 can survive in soil for decades and cannot be controlled with chemicals, making it a major threat to banana plantation. FOC or TR4 was officially confirmed in the Davao region, the heart of the Philippine banana industry. Earlier cases was documented in Cavendish Plantation located in Davao City, Davao del Norte, and Davao del Sur. From this initial foci, TR4 slowly spread to surrounding areas, affecting both large commercial plantation and smallholder farms.
How TR4 survives in the environment. Fusarium wilt tropical race 4 is extremely persistent because it produces long-lived chlamydospores, which allow the fungus to survive even without a host plant. These spores are the main reason the disease is so difficult to eliminate. Here's how TR4 survives in soil, water, and plant residues. So how does it survive in soil? TR4 mainly survives in the soil as chlamydospores, which are thick-walled resting spores. These spores are incredibly tough. They can withstand heat, drought, cold, and even chemicals. They can lie dormant in the soil for 20 to 30 years while waiting for a susceptible banana root. Once they detect root exudates, they germinate and infect the plant. Because they can survive so long and hard in harsh conditions, removing banana plant does not eliminate TR4 in the soil. In short, chlamydospores are the primary reason TR4 persists for decades. Survival in water. It spreads through contamination. TR4 does not grow or multiply in water. It can survive and spread through it. Spores often stick to soil particles that get washed into irrigation water, drainage channels, rivers, or flood water. When this contaminated water moves into new areas or is used for irrigation, the spores settle into the soil and remain infectious. Basically, water helps TR4 from place to place, even though the fungus itself isn't reproducing there. Survival in plant residues inside infected tissues. TR4 can also survive inside banana plant residues. Even after the plant dies, the fungus remains alive inside the roots, pseudostem, and other plant debris. While the tissues decays, TR4 forms more chlamydospores. As the infected residues break down, they slowly release the spores back into the soil, continuing the cycle. So, plant residues act like a slow-release reservoir of TR4 spores.
Modes of transition through contaminated soils, tools, footwear, planting materials, and farm equipment. As you can see the slide, makita nimo diya from sa ubos kining A to F, A, B, C, D, E, F. Muna siya ang mode of transition sa kuan nga contaminated soils, tapos food planting materials and farm equipment.
Environmental condition favoring disease spread. Disease spread is shaped by a combination of climatic, environmental, and human-related factors that interact to create conditions favorable for pathogens. In warm temperature and high humidity, many microorganisms survive longer and produce faster, while heavy rainfall, flooding, and extreme weather events can disperse contaminated water and soil, increasing people's exposure. Conversely, droughts may force communities to rely on unsafe water sources, hindering infection risk. Environmental conditions such as pollution, water, poor sanitation, and degraded air quality further weaken public health defenses. While land use changes, including deforestation, farm expansion, and urban growth, can disrupt ecosystem and bring humans into closer contact with disease carriers. Human and social factors also play major roles. Dense population, high mobility, overcrowded housing, and poorly ventilized space allow infection to spread more quickly from person to person. Also, these pressure are inter- intensified by climate change, which alters rainfall patterns, raises temperature, and increase the efficiency of extreme events, ultimately creating new opportunities for pathogens to thrive and for disease to emerge or expand into new regions.
Next, pattern and rate of spread across banana growing areas. Affected area, about 18,000 hectares of banana plantation in negative 20% of export Cavendish farms are affected, mainly in Mindanao. Production and export impact. Banana export declined by negative 3% in 2023 to 2024 to negative 2.206 to 2.28 metric tons, partly due to TR4. Smallholder losses. Roughly 50% of smallholder farms, negative 90,000 hectares total, were significantly reduced or wiped out, showing heavy impact on small-scale producers. Geographic spread. Over 40% of Mindanao banana land affected, indicating wide distribution in key production areas. However, in response, DE and industry effort includes rehabilitation, disease management, and funding support aiming to contain spread and sustain production. Um, Suitability and occurrence. In high percent kay nasa sa Mindanao mostly, which is sa um, South Cotabato province, and moderate moderate presence kay nasa sa Luzon ug Visayas, and sa marginal absent kay halusa kay nasa sa Mindanao, and sa moderate absent kay halusa kay nasa sa Pilipinas, which is in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And sa high absent kay murag 0% panata ni. And there are the seven seven affected region, seven affected province in Mindanao, which is Davao del Sur, Maguindanao, North Cotabato, Sarangani, South Cotabato, and Sultan Kudarat. And South Cultivar, kay mo ni siya Bangulan, sani? Cardaba, Cavendish, Lakatan, and Latundan.
Summary: Fusarium oxypurum FSP Cobens DRF4 is a major threat to Cavendish bananas. Certain environmental conditions, acidic, poorly drained soils, low organic matter, greatly increased risk. Long-term survival of the pathogen and soil makes prevention more effective than cure. Integrated management that includes soil health, biosecurity, and possibly biocontrol is necessary.